Brett, the new season's almost upon us now. How have you settled in as the new club captain?
Yeah, it's been great so far. We've only had a few pre-season games, but it's just been nice to get back outside and be playing again.
Do you find you have to adopt a different sort of attitude now you're captain at all?
Not consciously. I don't know if I'm doing it subconsciously. Well, you know me, John, I like to have a laugh and a joke, and hopefully I've continued that, and there's going to be elements of seriousness at times, but you know, I want the guys to go out there and play with enjoyment, so yeah, I'll be portraying that as much as I can. It's important, isn't it, to play with a smile on your face without forgetting how serious it is. It's that right balance, isn't it? Yeah, it's a really fine balance, and it's hard to get at times, you know, but you know, we all play the game of cricket because we love it and we enjoy it, so it's just about doing that as much as we can. Well, the time you played the Durham game, you had about 14 days of pre-season cricket altogether for all the different lads. Nobody can say that you haven't had some good preparation this year. Yeah, absolutely. We've been very lucky. I think with the facilities that we've had at Kidderminster, we've been really lucky. The wickets have been outstanding there. Obviously, we had the flood at Leicester, which is a huge shame. But you know, we've had Oxford and then Hampshire and obviously Durham coming up. So yeah, we've had a lot of fixtures, which has been great. Now the new season, as I said, is nearly upon us. How proud are you going to be, Brett, when you lead out the side for the first time as official club captain? Yeah, obviously extremely proud, extremely excited. There'll be a lot of nerves there, I'd imagine. Not much sleep the night before, but you know, I'm really looking forward to it. It's going to bring back some memories of days gone by, isn't it? You think, I've come to this stage now, about when it all started and everything. Yeah, exactly that. It's hard to get your head around it really, but you know, it's one of those things. I'm really looking forward to it, and I've got full confidence in the group to go out and perform. You've obviously had spells as captain before. I mean, T20 and County Championship, will that stand you in good stead? Yeah, absolutely. Just to experience that and be out with you know, that group of players, marshalling the troops was a great experience, and it's given me some guidance in where I think I need to take it. And it's great that you've got quite a few senior players who can help you. Joe Leach, Jake Libby, Ben Cox, a few others as well. Yeah, absolutely. Likes of Ed Barnard as well. Those guys that played a lot of games of cricket, I'll be calling on them and asking them for advice. And then ultimately making my own decision, but it's just great to have that sounding board out there. Yourself, you had a really good season last year in all formats of the game. Do you feel that you're reaching that peak time, or whatever you want to call it, of your career? It's a good question. I don't know, to be honest. I'd like to think so, but you know, time will tell. I just keep trying to do the same things and try and get better and better, really. It's 10 years now since you made your debut. I mean, what do you remember about those early days? Wow. What do I remember? I remember playing at Headingley and my first wicket being Joe Root, which is something that I'll remember forever, which is pretty special to me. But yeah, I've just had a great 10 years really, and I hope the next few are exactly the same. I was going to say, when you look back on it, I mean, Kevin Sharp played a big role for you, didn't he? Because when he came in as second 11 coach, he saw your potential as a batsman, didn't he? Yeah, absolutely. You know, he came to me one day after I think somebody had gone down sick or injured and said, "Look, will you open the batting? I think you've got the potential to do it." And then it sort of snowballed from there, really. And then, you know, a few months later, it was doing it in the first team, and then I imagine I grabbed that opportunity, and it's just stemmed from there. So yeah, really grateful to Kevin, and it's someone that I speak to all the time about batting and just some guidance really. He's just a really great man to have around. How optimistic are you for the new season, Dolly, especially in the Red Bull stuff? Yeah, I'm really optimistic. I think we're going to show some improvement this year and continue to push the guys in the right direction, and hopefully, you know, the performances will show that. Yeah, that's it, and identifying those moments and trying to push hard and trying to get those victories is exactly what we're trying to do. As our Ali arrives tomorrow, I think it is, over the weekend. How excited are the lads to be joining up with him? Yeah, really excited. It's a quality performer coming in. All the reports that we've had, he's such a nice man, such a great man to have around. And then selfishly, from my point of view, to have that experienced character who's done a bit of leadership as well is something that I'll be calling upon in the weeks to come. Have you watched some of these big scores he's got against Australia? I have, yeah. Those pictures look nice to bat on, and you know, he obviously wedged himself in and got himself some big totals.